Hey, my name is Yarisbel and I am starting up my YouTube channel again because, well, now I have way more time because of the whole quarantine thing, so we're gonna skip over that. But if you guys do hear the rain, it is raining outside, so there's that. But just ignore that. Today, we're going to do a makeup tutorial with a random palette. So I have all these palettes and then I'm going to randomly choose one and I'm gonna have to do a eye look with it. So yeah. I haven't done makeup in a minute because of the whole, staying in the house thing. So I decided let's do it today. So first I'm gonna prep my face and put my hair away. Start moisturizing, and a lot of people forget to do that. They think that that it's okay to how can I say, just to start putting makeup on on your bare face, and you really want to prep your face first because you don't want to break out. That's why usually people know how to break out. They don't know how to apply the makeup, or they don't know how to take it off. So if you don't want to break out, or you are someone who does break out more, that's something that you should look into. So we're gonna get started. I first like to spray my face with a mist. So I got the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. So and be like YouTubers. So this one, I just do a couple sprays, and that just refreshes the face. So I let that dry off a bit. And once that dries off, I usually like to tone my face. Now my face right now is very dry, so if I tone it, I'm gonna break my skin, if that makes sense. Because toning really especially this witch hazel one that I have, it's witch hazel with aloe vera. This one really makes your face dry and takes out any excess oil. But because I've been home, my face has been really super dry and it has not been okay. So I really want to moisturize it. That being said, this is one of my favorite, and this is something that I stand by. It's the Mario Badescu Rose Hips Nourishing Oil, and it's literally gone. I don't think you guys can see that, but it's gone. And it is one of the worst things ever, because this is I'm trying to get some into this. There you go. So this is literally heaven. You put a couple drops on your face and it should literally, with a couple drops, it moisturizes your whole face. And that's usually what I like to do. I like to do oil before lotion before moisturizer, because the oil seeps in and it keeps your face very smooth. And make sure you always bring it down to the neck. I have this creme de skin nourishing hyaluronic acid, and I'm only gonna put a couple drops of this because it is for hydration. And since I have been home and not really soaking in a lot of vitamin D's or vitamin C, is that from the sun? So this one looks like that, and it looks very foggy, but it's a shimmer fog. So I'm gonna put some of the serum on my fingers. And with the serum, I'm just gonna put that on my face. This basically just freshens up, it hydrates it, so that when you do put makeup, especially when you're setting powder and stuff like that, that can really dry you out. So you don't really want to do that. How have you guys been holding up with this whole quarantine thing? I am low-key going insane, so we're gonna keep that at. I'm going to take a Mario Badescu Orange Protective Cream, and it says it in the name. It's a protective cream, so it's a very light cream, but it's protected from the sun, and it's protected from, well, what sun? But it's protected from the sun, and it's protected from any harmful dirt or other things that could hurt your face. And remember, your face is very sensitive, so especially when you're under your eyes, you don't want to rub it on. It's kind of just a light pout. I like to personally start with eyebrows, just because I feel once my eyebrows are in, I can conceal that and then go straight into my eyeshadow. Now there's some people who do foundation, but I like my face to set, so I do one more last spurt of the spray. I do one more spray of the spray, and then that's when I start working on my eyebrows. Okay, so the products that I usually go for, and I'm talking about these are the products that literally everyone should have or should try. And I'm not gonna use, I gotta stop saying literally. I'm gonna use products that you guys can get anywhere. For instance, this is an e.l.f. Like what is it called? It's okay, it's an e.l.f. Lock and Liner Brow Cream in medium brown, and I'm gonna show you guys how much I love this. It is empty. Like, I'm literally scraping the walls, and I had to find it again, but I went to like every store and I can't find this, so I had to order it online. But that is literally heaven. Like this, all you have to do, well, because it is a dry base, I usually put the moisturizer that I use, so I use the Mario Badescu one. And let me take one of my brushes. I take an angled brush like this. So I take an angled brush like that at okay, break. Just break on me. Oh my god, stay. Okay. And on a piece of napkin, so I always have like a napkin in front of me, I like to put a little bit of that, of the lotion. So I put a little bit of lotion on the corner, and then I grab some of the product, literally scraping the product because I have no more. A tip for when you're doing your eyebrows is you're gonna grab a napkin, well, the napkin that I have, and you're basically gonna like pinch it flat. So like that can be really, really flat. So when that's like really, really flat, that gives you enough like control so you guys can do your eyebrows. So I'm gonna do one eyebrow and then I'm gonna explain it, like, yeah, while it goes. The first line that you're gonna want to do is from the corner all the way down to the point. Now I really don't have a point, and I'm trying to grow it out so hard, but I really don't grow hair on this, like on the end. So I usually try to like make a little bit longer, but you don't want it to make it look too fake. So you always want to like not pass your eyelash. So I always put like kind of in the middle. That's like where you want to stop. That's the line. And once I do that, I can't stress this enough. A lot of people think that the mistake is that they put too much here, so then it gets very blocky. But you don't, like, that's the area that you should be touching like the least. The most that you want to focus on is your arch and your point. If your arch and your point are like crisp and they look nice, oh my god, that's it. That's all you need. You don't have to touch the inner. And that is my finished eyebrow. Alright, now that I have both eyebrows done, I'm going to conceal. My favorite of all time concealer that I love to use is the e.l.f. 16-hour Camel Concealer. And as you see, I'm not using like the really like pricey concealers like Tarte, because honestly, I just dropped it. Honestly, I go buy these things like fast. This step, I'm gonna grab a fan, like hard tiny brush almost, and basically it's because a concealer brush. It's from Wet n Wild concealer brush. And I'm just gonna grab, and I'm literally going to line the under of my brow bone, there you go, brow bone, and then I'm gonna grab the top and basically like drag it out with my fingers. And I know I pick my eyebrows up very I pick my eyebrows up very high because I have hooded eyes. So with hooded eyes, I have like all this like really like small eye space, so I like to put it up. Drag it out and you will have no problem, because this dries up really fast. That's the only thing that I dislike about this concealer, that it dries up very, very fast. You're gonna take lotion between your pointer and your pointer finger and your thumb, and you're literally gonna go like this up, and that takes that little bit of dark line that we made in the beginning, and it drags it out and it makes it look natural. Those literally look natural and they are comfortable. I love how it looks super like blended in a way. But a trick that I like to add is this, the Brow Gal by Tonya Crooks, and it looks like this. When you open it up, let me cover the camera. Let me cover the mirror. So it has 3 colors. I usually go for the darker one and a mix of the blonde one. And then I just grab another brush that looks like that, but just smaller angled, and I grab a little bit, like a little bit of the dark one, and I like to put it on my corner just to make it a little darker and appear more natural, because, you know, we did create a little bit of that peak. So I'll give you guys a lot of things. Just go up to make it look natural. Right. Eyebrows are done.
Finna get crunk. Eyebrows on fleek.
Now it's gonna be for the fun part, which is the
What?
eyeshadow.
Oh. Okay.
Oh my god, I can't speak today. Eeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. If you gotta let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. The palette that I got was from Shan XO with hella A's. Shan from BH Cosmetics. It's a collab. I think it's a YouTuber that did a collab with BH Cosmetics. They look like this, and this is such a new palette that I even took this off right now. Like, oh my god. So I definitely swatch these because I always do that before I get a palette. So, you know, there's a pink one, there's like a marshmallow pink one, and then there's darker shimmers. So by the looks of it, this black one has like green undertones into it, and then this dark, really black one is just silver undertones. So after looking at all the colors, these colors are very like, I can make a spring look out of this, but it's just gonna be really hard because I have a lot of dark colors. But I'm gonna try to use as much colors as I can, and yeah, let's get started. First, want to prime your eyelids. This is the smoothing face primer from LA Colors. This is $1, guys. $1.
$1? $1? It's only $1.
$1. $1. Just let that sink in. I usually just like this and then put it all over my lids. My fingers. I don't need a specific brush for this one because it's honestly just primer right here, and then this one. So I'm gonna mix these two to create my base colors. A fluffy brush. Hold up, I got you. A little fluffy brush, and we're gonna start with that light pink as a base color, like overall the whole, you know, shenanigans. With the same brush, you just have to make sure you dust out the color. So I'm going to take a wider, more blending brush, and I'm going to take that yellow and I'm going to put that in my crease, like the center crease going outwards. And wild one, and this is a blending brush, so I'm going to take the darkest like red brownish that we have, and we're going to put that in the outer corner. And I'm gonna like feather that into the yellow that we created there, and then also like into this into my liner of my eye. The fluffy brush that I used for the pink, I'm just gonna take that one and buff it out. Alright, so that's that eye, and now I'm gonna do this eye. Blending until I got my desired look. I am going to then start putting the shimmer in. So I'm gonna take a little bit of concealer with that flat brush that we did our eyebrows with. It's gonna be more like of a glam look. So I love cut creases for glam looks. So that is literally a cut crease, and you can just fix it and until your desired amount. Like pinky finger, and you're going to blend it into that pink color. Well, sorry, red color that we made. That orangey red color. My brush at. Okay, you're gonna take the brush and you're gonna just apply on that little layer just to make the colors blend in. There you go. Take these beautiful shimmers. Now I'm gonna take the lighter ones, so this one, and then I'm gonna go into one of the dark ones. So it's gonna look like an ombre effect. So it's 3 shimmers. So it came in a palette from Smashbox, and it has literally a double-sided one, and it a double-sided one, and one's like a shimmer pickup, so you can use that as well. There you go. I'm obsessed. Just to make it look. As you see, I'm not really dragging the color, I'm more patting it into it. My favorite all-time lash adhesive is the Kiss one, and it is the clear with Aloha. So this one doesn't hurt like if you tug on everything, and it just like moisturizes your thing. Add some adhesive. Trick, now this lash has a little more mascara than this lash, and that's from last time, so that's why this is darker, but don't mind that, okay? Just forget it. I use strip lashes. I don't use individual ones, or I don't do extensions. I use strip lashes. Those are one of my favorites. So what I personally do when I do apply it, I grab my thumb and my pointer finger, and I put my thumb under my lash, where I get to actually like squeeze my real lash with my fake lash, and that meshes in together. Now something that meshes in better, let me get it, is mascara. If you have some mascara, and yeah, that's how we say mascara. Here's mascara. You're going to just add a little bit of mascara. You really don't need a lot because these are dramatic as heck, as you guys can see. And I'm literally doing this so freeball right now. Oh my god, it is so... I have nothing in front of me. Okay, I want to look. Okay, wow, I did good. And what I consider right now my holy grail, this was for the winter time, and it was a snow glow from Sephora. Watch this, watch this. Pew! This bronzer right here and this blush are the best combo for my skin. Now it's not gonna fit for everybody, I know that, but for my skin, I have like a very fair to medium skin. Like, I'm not too white where I'm snow, or I'm not like too tan where I'm like just came out of the beach. I'm like right in the middle. I'm like that confused girl. That I mix are the e.l.f. There's a hair. Is the e.l.f. Foundation. This one especially, it just says e.l.f. and my skin is called beige. So beige has a very strong red undertone. Now I do have a lot of red undertones, but I usually like, what can I say, I always like to mix it with something lighter, because then I'm just gonna look very like orangey, if that makes sense. So I just like to do like literally swatches of these. And I don't touch my nose area. Do not touch your nose. Like, no to the nose, please, guys. I will explain later. But okay, what is wrong with my forehead? It's like disappearing, and it's there. This is from the Body Shop, and it is done. As you see, I am like gonna try to squeeze as much as I can. But they're like a really light foundation. Oh my god, it's like really done. I had to buy a new one. But this, I mixed these two, and it's like power love. Like, they love each other because they go so well together. Now, before I use a beauty blender, which it's damped, like there's no water. Okay, false advertisement. There is a little bit of water still, but it's damped to the point where, you know, it's not like, oh my god, it's super wet, right? Then I want to take my fingers, and I'm literally gonna do this. Oh my gosh, she's using her fingers. The reason why is because I want an even spread, and I don't want all that foundation to get stuck into the brush. Minus the nose. We're not touching the nose. She's for later. Alright, so you see, now I'm going to take my I'm going to take my brush, and that's when I'm going to start blending. Make sure to not forget your neck, because a lot of people do that, and then you look like... A lot of people do that. Let me just stay there. A lot of people do that, and they tend to forget that their neck is like, has to match. And I'm not saying like, oh my god, you bought the wrong foundation. No, it's just like your face doesn't really get as tan as your body does, so you kind of want to meet a neutral state in the middle. Oh, I don't know why I said that like that. My eyebrows, shape those up. You see, I still haven't put foundation on my nose. I have been literally like dodging it everywhere. Like, nose, no. Now, with the excess makeup that is on the beauty blender, that is what you're going to use for your nose. The reason why I say this is 99% of people who wear makeup, we're always touching our nose. I've noticed that. We're always going like this, or we have a runny nose, especially for the spring. So the least makeup that you put on your nose, the least makeup you can take off. But there you go. Look at that. Oh my god, my skin looks so flawless. Look at that. Montage. We need to put that song in. Alright. So now that that is done, I'm going to take a clean beauty blender with just water and kind of like soak it in there, you know? Like let it, I like to like blend it really well. So it look like I have little to no makeup, but it's actually just like my beautiful skin. And I love it. My skin is, I think, very, very nice now. Beautiful. Just a little dot, a little dot, a little stroke there, a little stroke there, a line there. And with the cleaner brush, the cleaner one, I'm gonna just set it, set it. With my wet and wild photo focused on just some powder, set it. Setting time, brush. And you're going to go like this. You're gonna go like this. You have to go like this. Got it? If you don't put this ugly face with the double chin and the open eyes and the weird mouth, you're not doing it right. You gotta go like this. Got it? Gotta go like that. As my mom calls this, la cucaracha que salió del fogón. I use this brush. It is a small tapered brush from e.l.f. And I use that for my bronzer. From Kim Kardashian, yes, her. It's, you do kind of a 3, so it's like temple in and then out, but I don't really like to like finish the 3. It's kind of just like a C. We're gonna call it a C. It's temple and then there, temple and then there, and then I'm gonna go this side, and we're gonna remove our hairline. Oh my god, my hair. And you're gonna have to blend this into your hairline. That's what I like to do. And so some powder. Whatever's going on my face. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. I had to fix my face for these videos. Let it cook. Let it cook. Let it cook. Let it cook. I let it cook in the oven because my face has to bake. Because I look beautiful when I'm ready to take the next step in my life. To remove, this is a ultimate blending brush by e.l.f. I love this brush with a passion. This part I blend down so my neck can set. Okay. And then from under my eyes, I blend outwards. And I kind of throw it out. Say goodbye. Ciao. I just take the excess powder. I kind of just like throw it everywhere else. Blush brush from Wet n Wild. Take this blush and just give me blush. I used to hate blush. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I never understood the point of blush. But once I started wearing blush, it just makes you look younger. And I feel like a 2-year-old again. So, like you just saw your crush. You know? There's highlight. There's 2 highlights here. There's a lighter pink one and a more champagne. I like the champagne one. So, ooh, look at that. You saw that? On the edges. And also a little bit in my inner corners. That just makes your eyes pop. That's a little tip right there, guys. I'm giving you guys all my good tips in this first video. This is bad. Remind me to put my mascara on. You didn't remind me. So, I'm going to have to put it on myself. JK. But I'm just going to put a couple mascara swatches on the bottom. If you have brown eyes, you put the brown eyeliner. And it has all these beautiful lip glosses. And I've obviously tried a couple of these, I remember. So I'm going to use this Marv. I think the look is done. I like to put that same spray that I used in the beginning, because you can use that as a setting spray. Wipe that off and boom, look how beautiful this looks. I feel like I'm like $1 million. Like, oh. I hope you guys like my video today, because I might be doing this more often. I hope you guys really like it. this was very, I miss doing YouTube. I've been doing YouTube for, I believe, 4-5 years, and I always stop because then I get really busy doing other stuff. But I really want to take YouTube as the main priority again. So if you guys do want me to do more videos, please like, and if you still haven't, please subscribe. I do different videos. You're not only gonna see makeup videos, so if you stayed this long, thank God. I also am gonna do different type of videos. So if you guys see my other stuff, you know, like if you missed the skits, I used to do skits. There's gonna be a lot of travel vlogs. If you guys want to do regular vlogs, I can do that. I also have other things that I want to try, so yeah. I also want to do like unboxing and Ipsy hauls and all this kind of stuff. So if you guys really want to see all of that, please subscribe, like this video, and comment what was your favorite new tip that you learned today. Was it either the eyelash? Was it the putting liner black or brown? Was it putting a little bit of shimmer in the inner corners? Like, what tip did I show you that you liked that was new? Thank you, and have a beautiful day.